Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Hope you are all in good condition of iman and health. My name is Humaira. I am English teacher from the Maryland High School and I am here today with the new topic of English grammar, a short story for the junior classes. Okay, now today we are going to learn about a short story. What is a short story? How we can write a story? Basically, first of all, your priority should be about the definition of the story. What is the definition of the story and how we can call this is a story? Story is something that tells us about a single event or a personal experience. Basically, story, there's a two type of the story. First type of the story, a fictional story. Second type of the story, a personal experience based story. In our syllabus, basically a fictional story is added in our syllabus and we are gonna discuss in a very detailed form about a fictional story. But personal experience also the part of the story. What's the major difference between these two types of the stories? Fictional story, that is a fake, that is just a literally a imaginary story, not based on a true or a real, but personal experience story, which means someone also discuss and share his or her personal experience that already had happened. So we can call these two types of the story. How we can differentiate the examples? Just for example, he or she just attend a marriage ceremony yesterday, then next day, then he wants to discuss or share her memories or his memories with other friends. Then he or she just discuss about the whole experience with the friends, with the other colleagues. Then this story is a real or the personal experience story. But in a fictional story, there's a totally opposite story. Because in the fictional story, someone just want and deliver the message through the story, through the writing skill. Then this is the major difference. Okay. How to write a story? We have some points some points. Due to the use of these points, we can easily and quickly clarify how we can write a story. First of all, very first point, then I already explained that a fictional story. Because a fictional story is the part of our syllabus and we have to deal mostly with the fictional story, so we will define it in a very detailed form, in a step by step. Fictional story, that is not true, not real, just a narrator, which means a story explainer, just want to deliver a message is called a narrator. So a story, fictional story, narrator just want to give a message through the imaginary character, through the imaginary events. Then call a fictional story, totally based on the fake or not real character, events and the theme. All about the story is based on the fake one or imaginary things. So we can call the fictional story. Second one, what is the right one method to write or create a story? Because it's not necessary only to write a story, but it is necessary to make a story. Then just to make a story, we have some points. Firstly, then you have to keep it one thing that you are writing or making a fictional story. Second point is that story always written in a past form, not in a present form, but past form, because we want to discuss about the experience that already had done. Third one thing is that the story should be written and always in written for 1500 or the 500 to 15,000 words in length. This is the basic structure of any story. So these are the basic points that you have to be keep it in your mind. Next point in just a story is should be very impressive. That should create an impression on the reader's mind. Now the question is that readers, what is the reader? Reader, which means the audience. Narrator, which means explainer. Then these are the two basic characters. First one narrator, second one the audience, then we can call it a readers. So creates impression onto the readers for the best story and for the best feedback on readers. So next one is point is that story should be, or basic or right one story has beginning. Firstly, just beginning, which means a good start, a very good and effective startup. Middle and a proper end which means a conclusion. These are the three parts of any story. First one, beginning, then I will define in a very detailed form, step by step. Beginning, middle and the end which means proper solving and conclusion. Then these are the points for any story writing, and we have to follow these points just to make or create our story in a very appropriate form. Let's move forward to another step, that is the element. Element, what is the meaning of the element? Element we can call the features. We need elements just to create and make a professional story, make a very authentic story. So let me explain few points that we can call. These are the few points regard to the elements of any story. So I will define step by step after writing. First step, the very first step is a setting. Setting apparently seems it's a difficult one, but it is not. Setting we can call the introduction. Introduction, what is the meaning of the introduction? Introduction is a basic for the story, for anything else. Just for example, okay, let me give me an example. Just for example, if you met a strange person, then you have no idea about a name, his or her name, about his or her personality, but you want to know. Then the next person even wants to know about your personality. Then if you exchange your personality perception, if you exchange, then you call and ask his or her name, then call your name, which means this is called the introduction. So in any story, introduction is basic. But the question is that why introduction is basic? Why it is necessary to explain? Because the introduction is necessary to grab the reader's attention, just to tempt the readers, dwell the interest of the readers in the story, just to tempt the readers and ask them, focus the reader just to read about the whole entire story. So this is the setting and the introduction. Basically, introduction tells us about where and the why story take place. So we can say that is the initial point. And the initial point, as you know, is important to deal with the another parts of the story. So next step, point number 2 is the characterization. And what is the meaning of the characterization? Characterization for any fictional story is unnecessary. But if you are not explaining a personal experience, so we can say that characterization, we can say that it's the second one major points. Apparently, characterization means that imaginary characters, fake characters, not based on the real one. In the fictional story, nowhere are true one characters, but in the narrator, in the story, appears a real one character before or in front of the readers. Because the characterization is the art of the narration, art of the narrator person, art of an author. When he explains a story, then it's a basic point to grab the reader's attention through the characterization. And through the characterization, he wants to tell the basically his or her personal experience. So we can say that characters, basically characterization seems imaginary, but in the story he appears to be a real one and close to the reality. Third point is that a plot. Plot is a necessary one because the whole story revolves around the plot. Plot tells us what's going on, what's happening in the story. So we can say that after the characterization, plot is a basic point. Fourth point is that the theme. Theme, it is a more difficult, because the theme in fact is there to give a message, through the characters, through the events, but in a short way, in a precise way. It's the narrative art, just to express the point of view, but in a very precise manner, in a very short way. This is called a theme, and the theme tells us about the characterization, give us the information about the story. So we can say that theme is very important. So last one point is the point of view. Point of view, which means that the second one we can say that a moral message. It's the another one we can say the moral message, because it's the ending point sometimes. Point of view. In this point of view, the author, the storyteller, just to express his or her point of view through the story. But the basic reason behind to give the point of view, to show his or her point of view, is just to elaborate and just to give the message through his or her narration. Because basic purpose of any story, the fictional story sometimes based on the reality, sometimes are not. So give a moral message, the narrator writes a story and also give her or his point of view. These are 5 points. These are the 5 elements in the feature, because through the use of these features we can quickly and easily solve our story. So if we want to create or make a story according to our perception, just to give a moral message, we can use the fictional story by the use of these basic points, elements and features to create and make a story. Okay, just for example, I have a title of a story, The Lion and the Mouse. How we can write and create a story after following these steps, after following the main features and the elements, how we can write a story in a complete way. I have a diagram for your solution, for your problem, because through the diagram I am going to define a real structure of any story, because this is a basic structure and the structure is a basic thing and we need a structure. And how we can develop, how we can create a structure, just for example. I have a diagram. This point is called the exposition. Exposition, which means that a starting point. We can say that through the exposition we can start a story. Second one, this one is called a conflict. These are the major points. Then the second one is climax. For any story, these are the basic points. So first one is exposition. Exposition, which means that introduction, that the startup of any story. The second one point is the conflict. Conflict, which means the problem of any story. Firstly, we have to write and create or make any story. We have to write the introduction, which means called the exposition, and the very startup, which one is our initial stage. And we start up with the exposition just to expose a story, which means the lion and the mouse tells us about the lion and the mouse activity. Second one, the point when the middle of the story, we can say that a conflict. Conflict is a problem of any story, because every story has its own problem and have to be solved. And this is called a rising point. We can say that this is the rising point of the story, rising action of the story, the middle one of the story. The second and last point of the story is the climax. When the story reaches on the highest point, then we can say that it's a climax of any story and now need to be end of any story. The ending point is the resolution. Resolution, which means that the solvation, the falling point. We can say that this is a falling point and we have to focus on the falling point and the solving point and come to the ending point. This is the end with the solvation. So we can say that this is the basic structure of any story. Firstly, we need to complete our story. We need to make our story. First one is exposition, just to write a story. Initial point, just to give the introduction, to start up a story. Second one point is that conflict. then need to be solvation. The last one point is the resolution, which means the falling of a story. The ending point, the solvation of the story, and we can say that the conclusion of the story. These are the basic steps we have to and we need to follow to create or make our story. So this is the basic structure of any story. I already explained in a very detailed form. Now I am going to give you a review about the whole entire story, in which include we read about the story. Two types of the stories we have in our daily routine life. You can say that if we want to just to only deliver, just for example, a narrator wants to deliver a message, a moral lesson to the readers, then he use the fictional story. We have a first part of the story, the fictional story. Second one, the personal experience. If you want to share your own personal experience, your own happenings, then you can say that we have to need to share the personal experience. But if you want to give a moral lesson, then you can use the fictional story. So first one point we need for the fictional story is a not true one story. The story should be written in a past form, should be written in a 500 or 1500 words in length, should be written in a paragraph form, and a very story it creates a impact onto the readers. Then the story should be a strong, has beginning, middle and end. This is the basic points for to write any story. The second one point is just to the elements of the story. We can use the elements of story to solve our and create our story. So first one is the second introduction, which one is the initial point. Second one is the characterization, because no one story can be created without the characterization. We need the characterization if we are writing the fictional story, because in our syllabus the fictional story is added. So plot one, third one, because the plot, which one the whole story revolves around the plot. The last one, the theme, which means the theme to precise the story, to give a message, but in a precise, in the short way. The last one, to share the point of view, why he wants, a narrator wants to give a message, and the moral lesson, what is the moral lesson, and what's the basic purpose or reason behind it. So here I already explained very clear to giving a diagram how we can create a story by using the topic of any story. Just for example, we have unknown topic, the lion and the mouse, how we can divide in a portions, because the first portion of any story, it depends on the and should be about the exposition. The second step of the story is the conflict, which means first one is the initializing point, second one is the rising point, third one is the climax point when the story reaches to the peak. So last one is the conclusion. So using these diagrams, steps and the points, we can create a story according to our mind, brain and perception. So it's your task, students, just to write a story on any topic, but not to help with the books, just to have to write the story with your own mind perception or following these steps. Good luck.